Hey guys, Mark here. Welcome, hope you're all well. Well, the love affair with the KTM Super Duke continues. Just going to do a video today on what's it like to live with this bike. I've had this for a few days now. I've done 500 miles on it. So stay tuned, roll the credits, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Well guys, it's been really nice having this bike for several days. You know, normally on my test ride reviews I only get the bike for a couple of hours, so you're a bit limited as to what you can do with the bike, but I've really been able to put this bike through its paces. I've taken it through town, motorways, twisty country roads, all sorts of stuff. I've had a good look over it at home, and it really is an amazing piece of kit. I just can't stop being blown away by this bike. Obviously I've done an initial review on this bike, see that if you want the full review, but I mean just generally living with it, it's really nice. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a premium money, it's a premium bike, it's big competition out there with all the other super nakeds, but to be honest, this is my favourite so far. The reason is it's just so much fun. I mean, that's why this bike exists. It's just pure fun. That V-twin engine, 1300cc, produces colossal torque from about 3000. I think for me it's a winner because of that engine. It's so entertaining, but on the other hand it's really civilized. You know, cruise control, set it at 60 and you can just bimble along enjoying this lovely New Forest that we're in here in the south of England. So I mean, basically the bike is quite tall in the seat, so I am tiptoes. I'm only 5'7", but the bike isn't heavy really. It's quite easy to push around, so it's easy to live with. Just going to walk around the bike, just sort of showing a few bits and bobs on it. Obviously they put a Krapovich exhaust on it, but the standard exhaust does sound nice. Fully adjustable suspension. It's not electronic. You've got all your rider modes, ABS, traction control, wheelie control, LEDs. I mean, the list just goes on and on. WP suspension. It's absolutely, you know, a truly amazing piece of kit. You know, you've got probably the best oil sight glass I've ever seen on a motorbike. Really nice and easy to read. It's got tyre pressure monitoring system. The chain's going to be easy to adjust because it's a single-sided swing arm, so you're just going to undo that nut there and get your C-spanner in there and tweak the wheel back a bit, and it's just generally a really nice fun bike to sort of own. Under the seat here there's a little tiny bit of space there for whatever you want to put in there. So yeah, I mean, it's just a fantastic bike to ride. Probably one of the best super nakeds I've had the pleasure on reviewing. So anyway, let's hop aboard, take it for about 10 minutes and just go through some more sort of thoughts on her. So as I said, it is quite a tall bike, so bear that in mind. Hit the button here, switches it on. Lovely TFT screen, giving you all the information you could ever want. I will do a separate review on this and all the rider modes and stuff. Starting it up, quick push here, and you've got that lovely V-twin. So we're in sport mode, which gives very good throttle response. It's got a little bit of traction control and a little bit of wheelie control as well. So this is the New Forest here, so we're going to ride very carefully because of all the animals. So considering this bike's 180 horsepower performance, you know, just going along here at about 40 miles an hour third gear, the engine is so refined, so smooth for a big thumping V-twin. They really have done a good job on this. This is the version 3 KTM Super Duke, also known as the Beast, and it really is a marvel of technology. Super flickable. The brakes are absolutely eye-watering. And just all in all, it's just a terrific fun bike to ride. You know, you definitely arrive at your destination with a big smile on your face. So just for daily riding like this, The suspension is quite sporty, you know, it is a performance motorcycle that's also designed to be used on a track, but for daily riding the suspension is still very compliant with all the bumps. When I first jumped on this a few days ago, I found the riding position quite aggressive, but now I've kind of moulded into it, if you like, and it feels it just fits me perfectly, and I wouldn't really want it any other way than this position. The handlebars do go forwards and backwards a little bit, even the foot pegs are slightly adjustable as well. I found the seat to be very comfortable. It's firm but comfy, so that's nice. Fuel consumption, I'm showing 46 to a gallon at the moment with all sorts of riding, so when you consider the bike's amazing performance, it's pretty good. What else have I found with it? The switchgear here on the left, bit quirky, it's all raised up, but I've got used to it now and I really like it. You've got all your paddle switches for the rider modes, cruise control, all that sort of stuff. TFT, no issues with that at all, very clear. It's just such a lovely bike just to cruise on, to be honest, so you can kind of do everything on this bike. I have taken it through quite a bit of traffic, and obviously it's a big booming V-twin. It did get a bit warm on my legs. It does get a bit sort of chuggy at low RPM, below 3, so I would not buy this bike to use as your daily commute, say through London traffic or the like. It's designed for the open road and having fun on, so if you want a bike for commuting on, maybe a CB 500 or something like that. Wind blast, obviously is a naked bike, around about the 70 mile an hour, it's absolutely fine. If you're going to do super high speed cruising, you may want to look at the GT model of this. It does feel very small when you're on it. You know, the distance from here to here, and I'm only a small guy, but it feels very light, manageable. I mean, when I compare this to my big Triumph Trophy 1200, it feels absolutely minuscule in comparison to that. What else have I found that I like about it? Oh yeah, the quick shifter, wow. I don't think I've ever used one which is so smooth and easy to use on the up and the down at all engine revs. I mean, look, we're in first gear now, it goes into second really nicely, third gear, fourth gear, even at low RPMs, and going down 4, 3, 2, it's just seamless. There's no kind of jolting or anything. It's lovely. I will do a review on a twistier road, but the handling is absolutely amazing. It comes with Bridgestone S22 tyres, which I've got those on my my sports bike, and they're a great sort of tyre for the road and the track. They're not ultimate track tyres, maybe something like Diablo Corsas or Power Super Cups for the track, but for the road they're very good sports tyres. So mirrors are all nice and clear. Sometimes on big V-twins everything can shake and rattle and roll, but everything is very kind of clear. They really have refined this big V-twin. So the servicing, it's at 9,000 mile service intervals on this, so that's pretty good, keeps the costs down. So I say in this category you've got a lot of competitors: Speed Triple, S1000R, MT10, obviously the amazing Ducati Street Fighter, But I think, to be honest, my money would be on this one just purely because of the grunt this engine produces from 3,000 upwards. It's a very, very lazy engine. So second gear, 3,000, it just flies instantly, sort of snaps your neck back. So the base price on this I think is £15,699 at the moment, and then you can also pay another £800 for the tech pack, which unlocks all the software which enables race mode, the quick shifter and a few other things. So I do really like KTM. I've had a good look at their range lately. I think the 890 is one of the best handling bikes you can buy. That's very reasonable at £10,000. You've obviously got the GT version of this, which is a bit more. You've got their brilliant little 390 Super Duke, sorry, 390 Duke, which is only about £4,500. That's probably one of the best A2 bikes money can buy, I would have thought. But as I said, just going through these roads, guys, at sort of 40 miles an hour, it's incredibly civilized. It's happy at this sort of speed. It's not kind of going open. Well, it does want to go fast, but it's very happy at this sort of speed if you do want to ride it at slower speeds. So we're just going to head to Southampton now. Going to get onto the very busy M27 motorway. We'll just have a little cheeky spin around this roundabout. So yeah, it just feels totally and utterly planted round the bends. It's lovely. It's just very, very light to sort of chuck over onto its side. It goes straight down. Then as you come out of a bend, you can just wind the power on and it's instantly there. Wow, that's what I like. It's that is the thing which would make me get this, I think, over all the other Super Nakeds. Just that bottom end grunt. So guys, just a little bit of a speed cruising test now. We're top gear, sort of higher cruising speed now. We're just turning over a very, very leisurely 4,000 RPM. The motor's giving me a lovely kind of, it's like a throb is the best way I can describe it. It's not a high frequency buzz, it's just a nice sort of throb through the foot pegs. Bars are very, very smooth, no vibrations there. And at this sort of revs in top gear, you open it up, wow, it just goes. Quite outstanding. Good day, sir. Right, let's flick the cruise control on. Set it at 70. There we go. So for this sort of riding, 70 miles an hour, the wind blast is very smooth. It's not turbulent or anything. Very manageable. I'm sure you could stand a little bit more without it being too much of a pain in the neck, but not a lot more. So we're just under 4,000 revs now, all very relaxing, excellent. So let's just come over a bit and just bring the speeds down a little bit. See what it's like at sort of 60 on a motorway. So we're literally just turning over at 3,000 RPM now, and it is very, very smooth. Winder open, wow, and it just booms beneath you and just shoots you down the road. So there you go, guys, not a long video, just a sort of an update really as to how I'm getting on with it. It's very easy to live with, and it's just an utter blast to ride, but still civilized as well. So it's a win-win in my book. Okay guys, please give me a like if you like this bike, share and subscribe as always, and the next video is going to be final thoughts on this in a few more days. Cheers guys, take care, all the best, bye bye.